Hello everyone, I am Duo and welcome back to another video, and today we are back on the KKraft server. And today hang on, come on. Oh no, I got caught. Hang on, that was not what was meant to happen. Alright, so what was meant to happen, let me see if I can actually pull it off this time. Alright, how good? Alright, pretty good for durability. Nice! 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 Oh god, I should really keep an eye on my health. But that is awesome and pretty overpowered. So I wanted to go to the XP farm to see if there was any bones, and ooh boy. Alright, made it. And I dropped my bow. Probably shouldn't do that. Okay, so we've finally made it over here. And now let's go get. My frames seem pretty unstable around this area. I think it's the new recording settings, but alright, so let's just hope there's some bones around here. So they really need to make a proper storage for this place. Probably in the bottom chest. Oh yeah, there's plenty of bones here. And there's quite a decent amount of bows. If I can get a punch, because I want one to specifically ping me around the map, because this Power 5 bow does a lot of damage when you twang yourself with it. And nice. Alright, so as you can see, there's a square bit here. By the way, off camera I added like this little railing to the side. I think it looks pretty cool, and added some rocks there. So yeah, here we are going to be making hang on, I may want to set down some project chests here. I have some project chests over here where I was previously working, and yeah, so here. So yeah, I have project chests. I will take some here. Don't worry, I'll clean this all up later, but it's just a matter of actually having accessible materials near you. So I think that'll be pretty cool. So I want to space them out by 2. Because I feel like I want to have about 3 contestants. If we can, I'll add more, because but then again, like they won't all get a fair start, because some are closer to the place than others. So I don't think I can add more than 3 without it being unfair. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do that exactly, but yeah, I'm gonna make the edges come up like this. So this is the starting point. Alright, now let's cap it off like this. So this is very basic building. So yeah, so this should be very easy to replicate. So I'm gonna basically because I sort of have to for this in this instance, I'm going to do something like that. So yeah, I think that's gonna be a practical solution. And now let's just get this rounded off. These are where the boats are gonna start, and as you can see, it's gonna be all the way down there. So now I'm going to do something sort of like. Can I do that? Yeah, that'll be practical. So I may want to do something like this. And now let's get some stair blocks and. No, fences. That will be much better for that bit. And we can add some fences here. I think that'll look pretty cool. And some fence gates, because I've been using these a lot lately. I'm going to place them like this. Not sure why, it's just a small detail thing, and as you can see, it looks like it's attaching to the block, which I find really, really cool. And let's take a look at this from a different angle. I think I may place torches on the little, let's get up there, these little things here, because I think that'll be quite practical as well. Yeah, I'm starting to like this build. It's starting to come together a lot. Alright, so now, let's do this, and now let's bring this down here. Very simple, and effectively replicating what I've done on the other side. I think I may remove these middle ones because I don't want it to be too repetitive. And then obviously that frees up the 2 fence posts like that. Brilliant! Hang on, I'm the only one online, so I should really sleep. Oh, I can't be bothered though. That's the only issue. Oh god, no. I don't want to do that. Alright, so this is a start. I mean, it could be way better. I may want to start doing little details, maybe. I think I may do some stuff like that at the very edges. I'm not sure though. I think that's that makes it look a bit better. So now I want to bring this over like this. Hang on, I want to try something here. Maybe trying to make it like hook around like that. That'll look pretty cool. And obviously I may try and improve it later. This is not the final result, and obviously none of my builds are ever the final result, because I may well, there's no guarantee that I will, but there's always a chance that I will come back to it later. So I think down here, alright, so the build is quite simple at the moment. I'm sorry about that, but I'm thinking, yeah, we can start having stuff like this, because this is just a bit too simple, if I'm completely honest with you. Yeah, I find that this is a bit too simple. So I may do some floor pattern here. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if you would like me to do some sort of floor pattern. I may well come up with one later in the episode, but I think this matches up quite well. Oh no, I really don't want to do that. And there we go. And now I'm gonna do something just as a little detail thing. Hang on, how's that look? No, I think I may want to do something else here. Maybe something, yeah, like that. That looks pretty cool. And now here, I think I may well, what can I do here? That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I may well do that. So, let me just finish up, do some finishing touches, and I will be right back. Okay, so the boat dock thing, I'll say that's pretty much done. There's not much we can do with it. Hang on, I need to test something. Oh my god, my voice keeps getting congested recently. I don't know why. Alright, so yeah, we can place it bang in the middle. So basically all the contestants will, and I've just noticed a mistake. No, that isn't a mistake. Yeah, that is a mistake. Hang on. Technical difficulties. We're meant to remove that because that's meant to go on the other side. Okay. Now let's retry that because I done derped. Alright, so we go in the lane. Alright, we put our boats down ready to begin the race, and it's like 3, 2, 1, go! And then it's just really and then it's just like a race, just simple. And then we're gonna go through this cove that we built last episode. Don't worry, this will continue through. I will continue working on this. So I may well continue it going forward. I may do a turning. Yeah, I'm gonna do quite a lot of obstacles, and Casels has obviously been here because I do detect some signs of Frostwalker going on. So does that break out into the surface? Hang on, let me just check, because that may be really cool. That could make some. Yeah, it does as well. Oh, that could make something really cool. Nice, so glad I found that. So glad. And now my cat is going to walk on my keyboard, which is not what I want. Alright, just drop my cat back down. So that is pretty revolutionizing if you ask me. So we may well... Whoa. That really did kill my frames. No idea why. I think it's the mass amount of dirt blocks I'm destroying. But if we dig this out, we can have like a skylight, and then we can have like vines dangling down. Oh, that would be epic. And it could be just before this. And then maybe, you never know, we can have some like... Oh, this will be revolutionizing. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, anyway, there's something else I wanted to do for today's episode, and that is not to build, but instead actually kill the wither, because, let's face it, we don't have a beacon, but we're not going to do that either, because we don't yet have the materials to kill it, so, yeah, unfortunately we can't do that today, so, yeah, I'm sorry for that, but that is still really cool. I may do, like, a spectator post up here, so people can, like, spectate the game, I don't know, for a set amount of time. No, I won't charge for it. I may charge entry. Nah, this is only gonna be for fun, so, I may well do, like, a spectator post against the hill. That may be really cool. Really cool, so we may well do that. And I think that'll be a really cool idea to put into effect, so I may well try that. That idea literally just popped into my head as I was talking, so yeah, let me just gather the resources for that, and we'll get building. Okay, so I'm just working on the viewing platform, and I've made a start here. It's turning out decent so far. Hang on, what's spacing? 3. Alright, so that's doable. So now, okay, boom, bridge out, and then boom. And then like that. Yeah, looks fairly alright. Okay, so now I want to do this. Alright, oh god, you know what, that actually might look kind of cool if I droop it down a bit. So I may well do that. It definitely looks better than the other idea I had. So I might as well do it. If I can actually get it placed correctly, which I don't seem to be able to. It's very difficult to do. Alright, so I think I may have figured it out at last. Nope, apparently I haven't. Oh my god. Alright, there we go, there we go. And now that should be in place like that. And now let's do this one. Oh yeah, why didn't I think of this before? This was easy. Bam. And for this bit, I want to... Oh god, not my logs, not my logs. What I wanted to do was do this. And then remove this. Okay, that just makes my life easier. How does that look? That is actually turning out pretty nicely. I'm liking how it's turning out. Alright, so now that's got to point sideways. And same with this one here. Can I get you to point sideways? Yes, I can. Yeah. Okay, so now I want to do the sort of details in between, so let's do that. Okay, alright, now let's remove these. Okay, so I wanted one in the middle, and I'm going to do the same for these ones. Let me just dig this one out, and put this here, and same with this one. I want to put that there, and remove the ones around it. Okay, doing pretty good. Right, now let me, I think I'm gonna head back and get some other rock type materials so I can start designing this thing. Because it's not gonna be purely wood, I've decided. Yeah, it's not gonna be purely wood, it's gonna be some stone as well. Okay, good. Now let's make those into stone bricks, and where's the crafting table? Perfect. Now let's make those into stairs, and now let's go and put those in. Oh my god, this is very back and forth, but the depth strider actually makes it worthwhile. So alright, so now put these, I'm thinking of putting those facing inwards. By the way, if you're looking to my channel for building tutorials, don't bother, because I suck at commentating, and if you'd like to observe my building, go ahead. But if you want to learn from me building, yeah, there's not much chance unless you're a very visual learner. I don't think you'll learn from watching my videos. I don't think. I think I will do those as well. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I really like it. And I'm thinking like that. And now for those at the bottom, we can't do any stairs, otherwise it will look weird. And that also looks weird because it's a double andesite. So let's remove that. Double andesite placed next to each other is not a good look. That looks much better. So now I need to replicate that a couple of times, which should be fairly easy, providing I don't mess up. So I might as well do the same on all the others as well. Okay, so it was like this. Bam, bam, bam. And then bam, bam, bam. And then do these facing. And then do these facing as well. And, oh yeah, I forgot. Those are exposed. So as a result, I have to cover them up. Nice. So it is really coming along nicely. It is not an entirely complex build. I mean, for me it isn't an entirely complex build. Like Ceramic even said, building like this makes his eyes hurt. So no, that was in the past. He's really developed as a builder since he said that. So I don't think it would anymore. But as you can see, you really do get a nice feel from that sort of facade right there. And really, do you mind? This is hilarious. Okay, so we've got something fairly decent here, and now we need to get up there. So I think I may want to add some sort of walkway over to here. I'm not exactly sure how I'll do it. So my plan was to do something like this, but I'm really not sure. And how does that look from here? It doesn't look all that great, but I think if we flatten it, it will look much better. So maybe have some sort of thing to hold the landscape back would be quite a cool thing to have. So if we have it going flat, and then have sort of like a tunnel leading to it, that'd be kind of cool. But I'm not exactly sure how that'll turn out. I'll probably dig that out of camera. I won't make you sit through it while I just dig through this, but yeah, I've already partly done it, so you've already partly seen it. But we need a temporary way of actually getting up there, just so we can be a little bit productive in this episode. So now we got to bring these up a block, like so, and I'm thinking we do fences like this. I'm not sure how this will turn out. I haven't seen it yet, but and I have keep in mind all these, like, if something turns out weird, keep in mind that I never improvise in it, or it's always improvisation, so I never previously test in a creative world. So if I mess up a lot, just bear with me, okay? Alright, so I'm thinking of doing something for this middle bit where it has it. No, I'm thinking something where it's facing like that, and then it's going like that. Yeah, sort of. I can live with it, but I'm thinking to make that look better, we can have like fence posts either side like that. Alright, nice. And now let's do the same for these other ones. Okay, now let's take a look at how that looks. That actually doesn't look all that bad, and I think we can really work with that. It's a nice looking framework, but it could easily be made better. But then again, it's got nothing behind it, so fairly decent considering there's nothing behind it, so we may well stick with it. And this footage is probably really long already. I've noticed that with my videos lately, the on-camera improvised building usually seems to really whiz by, so, or at least for me it does. It's probably really boring for the viewers, and it probably goes like snail pace slow, because it's so boring. But for me, it just goes really, really fast, and I have no idea why. Yeah, maybe someone could tell me the science behind that in the comments. Oh my god, I'm gonna have fun reading through that comment if someone does actually decide to tell me the science behind why it goes so fast for me. And okay, so it's starting to come together a little bit. So I think I'm gonna dig back a bit, and maybe we can start on the interior. And progress has been made, as you can see. So I've dug all this out, and look, it goes over here and connects to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another pathway, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to replicate that on the other side. So let's try and do that already. So I'm going to try and do it quite quick. So it was like triple double slab, so it was like this, then like this, no, it was vertical for that bit, so like this, and then triple double, then like this. So it was basically a repeating pattern, and it went along, so it's fairly simple, but I feel like I should continue this going along, and going along like that, and I think that would look really cool. So it's like double-ended. Yeah, that would look so cool, and obviously it'll be linking up to that. And for this wall here, I need to go get some more spruce. No, I have plenty of spruce here, but for here I was thinking of doing something like this. So spacing it out by 3, so 1 2 3, place one there, 1 2 3, and keep going along. So it's very simple, and then it finally gets up to this point here. And what I was thinking of doing is behind this wall, digging it 1 block backwards, and then leaving the stone there, and maybe putting some like fences to show that it's being like constricted backwards and being held back. I think that'll give like a really, really cool effect, and I can't wait to see that happen in action. So yeah, let me just go put these ideas. Alright, so I've come back with the basic array of stone. So we've got the polished andesite, so that's probably going to go in very, very small quantities. And I forgot to dig this one out. I think this is actually going to be solidified wall. This is merely to hold the hill back, this bit. So I think I'm going to do something along the lines of this, just a complete randomization. That's going to be its own detail. But alright, so I'm going to have to be careful about how I place the gravel, and then the cobble I think is going to be quite simple. Yeah. So the cobble is very simple to place. And there. So yeah, these blocks really do complement each other and do give a very unique looking effect. So I think I chose the best blocks for the job, and I really think they fit really nicely together. So now what we gotta do is, yeah, I've got dirt here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these here, and now we're gonna make it look like they're getting held back by the fences. Now the fences may be very sparse, as intended, because I want to make it look like that it's been like old and worn down a bit and been there for quite a while. So I think something like that, if we can actually do it correctly. So something like that. So it looks like it's still being held together, sort of. But yeah, you still get the general gist of it looking like it's still being held up by it, but while still looking really rickety and worn. So I think that's the exact same vibe that I'm going for with this. And I think I'm achieving it. I'm not entirely sure. Hang on, let me just take a step back. Let's hop in the boat and let's take a look at it. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think I may want to go a bit more extreme on the fences, but aside from that, I like it. Alright, now let's get out. So now we want to do the fences here. So yeah, a lot of people have been using the fence gates as a convenience, and oh hi. Yeah, a lot of people have been using them as a convenience to get past. And I really want to take up the opportunity to call Kyle, so yeah, I will probably record tomorrow, and I will record later, so I'll see you then. Alright guys, so I am with K-Saws, and say hi my friend.
Hi, my friend.
Sweet. Yeah, I've sort of done a little bit of a design on this wall. As you can see, I've done what I did and like randomized that. I'm pretty sure I showed that on camera, I don't quite remember. But I didn't show this on camera, and I have to say it turned out pretty nicely. And I still got to do the interior of that, but I think I am going to do that next episode. So if you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, and maybe even subscribe for more. But anyways, I am Duo, and I will catch you all next time. So, I will see you then. Bye!